The nation's capital, where laws are made, where millions flock to see government in action and be a part of great change. A recent legal change has many people saying, hey, maybe love really does conquer all.
Like, it was fantastic. I was like, oh, now I can go ahead and get married if I ever wanted to. So, which I think I would one day. But yeah, I was absolutely elated.
On March 3, 2010, same-sex marriage was legalized in Washington, D.C. There are only 5 other states that allow same-sex couples to marry: Massachusetts, Connecticut, Iowa, Vermont, and New Hampshire. D.C. is now part of this very small group.
The gay community was really excited about it. You know, first day was like 150-something couples decided they want to get married. I mean, it's definitely a step in the right direction. I hope the rest of the country, you know, follow suit sooner rather than later.
Moving to D.C. from North Carolina, heart of the Bible Belt, has been a step in the right direction for Jerry and his personal freedom.
Being able to be as open as I would like was the biggest challenge, because being gay is not a big deal to me at all, so I never really understood why it was a big deal to other people.
Down south, Jerry and many others may have been told that gay relationships go against God.
Whatever motives they may have, will see the error of their ways and turn to you in repentance.
But the Church of the Pilgrims here in D.C. has a different outlook.
I think there's room within those biblical passages to think about marriage in different ways. And I think, you know, the idea of marriage being primarily about love, support, mutuality, affection, caring for one another, commitment, all of those can be true for same-sex couples in the same way that they can be true for heterosexual couples.
Society and the law saying that I'm no less than any heterosexual person living in America or, you know, D.C. at this point, means a lot for me and my community. So.
Same-sex marriage has faced criticism from those who say having a civil union should fill the need of having a ceremony and feeling committed.
Like, the civil unions thing is not the same thing, because it's not marriage. You're saying this group of people can do something and this one cannot. That's discrimination. It's not right. It's just not right.
I've been planning my wedding since I was 5 years old. I know who my bridesmaids are going to be. I know who my groomsmen are going to be. I don't think civil union, that's great. If you want a civil union, that's fantastic. You go have your civil union. I want a marriage. I'm from California originally, and that whole Prop 8 thing was just such a blow to gay rights and same-sex marriage. And I think that my parents were out there just protesting like, oh my gosh, my gay son needs to get married right now. And it was so disheartening that something like that happened in California. So when something like this happened here in DC, I think everybody, myself included, was elated about the fact that now we can get married here. I really, really hope that there aren't going to be any sort of Prop 8 shenanigans that are happening in DC. But you never know what those wily right-wingers might end up doing. But I have high hopes that this is going to stick. So, and it should stick. Love is sufficient unto love, and there's nobody should deny me my own rights as a human being.
The people and the city will forever be changed by this act of legislation.
I think the gay population in D.C. will definitely grow.
D.C. is already a fantastic city, but it's even more fantastic because we're part of a very small niche of states and cities that have actually allowed this. We're progressive, and I think that'll attract tourism. I think that'll and we're in the nation's capital. I mean, there's already a boom of economic tourism here, and this is just going to add to that, and it's just going to foster some city pride.